Hello everyone, and welcome to a new game. It is called Defend the Rook, and it feels like to me, if I need to describe this very quickly, I would say that it is a tactical turn-based tower defense with roguelike elements. Right. So a tower defense as a turn-based thing. Yeah, I've been looking for something like this since I played Warcraft 3 with all those mini games back in the days. I loved it. I don't really normally like tower defenses because they usually are real-time strategy or RTS. And I'm just too slow, man, to play that. But this, I've been playing through the tutorial, and so far, I really like what I'm seeing. And there are roguelike, maybe even roguelite elements to this game. So you know, man, there might be a really big replay value in this. I'm excited. I'm very excited about this game. So let's get into it. It's gonna be my first playthrough, except from the tutorial. And yeah, there are very small parts of RPG, but I don't really care about it. It seems like they are having voice for all the RPG elements, which is great. That is great, but I don't really care too much about it. I'm more about the mechanics, more about the roguelikes and the tactical elements. So let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. Right, so we start here, and I'm not exactly sure what this all means. We got the unit loadout, we got the ascension. So I'm guessing ascension got something to do with, oh yeah, choose your ascension. So there we go. That's the roguelite elements, I guess. You get it gets harder and harder with new kinds of modifiers. Very cool. That is great to have in a game from the get-go, especially in an indie game like this. Spell loadout. Your spells for this run, you may unlock more choices via spell upgrades. Oh, lovely. More roguelite elements already. I love it. And we got a couple of different right now. We got Bolt of Speed. We got Weight Blows. We got Earthquakes. We'll take a more, yeah, we'll take a look at them when we get into the game, actually. Upgrades. Oh, yes. No idea what it is, but I like it already. Lots of things to unlock, I'm guessing here. Gemstone cost. So we got what? One gemstone? So we could unlock something now. I don't know if I should, because I don't know what is good yet. Unlock a common upgrade for the warrior, rogue, or sorcerer. Okay. Now, I know who the warrior, rogue, and sorcerer is because I played the tutorial. Maybe you do as well if you've played it a little bit or have seen someone else play it. But yeah, I'm gonna explain things a little bit further when we get in there. But yeah, definitely this looks absolutely great for, replay value. That's for sure. Unit loadout. Oh, so maybe we get another, and oh yeah, we can switch them out. If I click this, what happens? Hello, more units. So we got the warrior out now. Right now in our team, we got the warrior, we got the rogue, we got the sorcerer, and then we got a couple of different things, like the tower defense elements. Like we got this rook, which is our main thing. If this dies, we die. It got 40 health, so it got a lot of health. And the rook is the main character, or whatever you want to call it. It's the thing you want to defend, basically. Then we got barricades that we can put up, freeze traps, emerald towers, cannon towers, arcane towers. And it looked like we're gonna, get more down the road, which is exciting. That is very exciting to me. That is great. Okay, let's get into it, man. Let's get in here. So we're gonna start here in the mountains. Okay. And then there are more levels, I guess. Okay, let's start in the mountains. So, Azaras, the Demon Lord, or whatever his name is, strength. Azaras grows in power the longer he remains in battle. Okay. Weakness. Underlings are disorganized and inexperienced, so I'm guessing they just hitting whatever they feel like. So that's interesting. Azaras had recruited a horde of orc goblins and their wolves to launch an assault against the Golden Kingdom. Vanquish the horde so that you may uphold your bargain with the queen. You know how many times I have telling you in games that I have a hard time sometimes reading through it because I'm not native to English, and they seem to, many developers have a hard time finding easy words to use in their games. I could easily read this. I mean, there could be something more in the RPG elements where I have a hard time reading it. This was not it. This was great. Great texts. I understood it. Easy to say. Easy to understand. Thank you. Start the battle. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, here we go. So I have Okay, I've taken out the music. So I have some other music in here. If you wonder if this is the music in the game, no, it's not. It's my background music. If you, yeah. So, but I do have voice in here. So if yeah, there are some voiceovers, I guess. And Azeras here is telling us something. I recognize that floating castle magister. To what do I owe this reunion? Okay, so okay, well, again, I'm not too much into this, but yeah, it's fine, but it's not completely voiced over, I guess. But that's fine by me. So what is he saying? He's saying squashing your pitfall invasion sounded like a respectable use of my powers, Azeras. Tell me, what are you after now? Games, my feeble conjurer. The kingdom is ripe with gemstones, and I will claim their powers. Oh, well, just power. Okay. I feel it's a little bit odd that they voiced over some of the tutorial, but haven't no voice over here. But I don't even know if it's... I didn't see if it was early access, but I don't think it actually is. So I think they should have done the voice over here and put the money into that, to be honest. But I know it's expensive. Voiceover is expensive, but yeah, there we go. Typical. I will not allow that. Of course, letting you pass will sully my reputation. Okay. You should have known by now. I am unending. You will learn to fear me, Magister. Magister? Just a strange word. But yeah, or name. It's just a name, Magister. I will force your eyes open. Okay. I mean, I'm not too much into the RPG, to be honest, but it's okay. It's okay to be there. Small amounts of RPG is okay, but too much, and then it gets in the way of the mechanics and the game itself, at least to me. So, well, let me explain this. This is a board with, it's like a chessboard without any, real rules to it, except from the rules that the guys here have. So we got the warrior, we got the sorcerer, we got the rogue, and they have to kill these dudes. And as you can see here, 10, 28. That means he got 10 attack damage and 28 health. And also, this guy also have 8 armor, which will be used before the health, of course. Makes sense. This is also the Rook back here. He's actually a ranged unit. So is the sorcerer, also a ranged unit. And if we click on her, we can see down here what how long she can go, 2 to 3. So she can shoot from 2 to 3. I haven't really understood why it's 2 to 3, because for the most part it seems like to be just 2, but whatever. And yeah, and we can also see how far they can run. If we can you please stop? I want to click on the rogue here. He can go for 4 movements, so that's 4 movements up here before he can go any further. Yeah, very logical, right? Very logical, easy to understand. And but where it becomes a little bit interesting. One thing I'm not too sure about is this. Oh, I can right-click. Oh, okay, good to know. So if you click them and then right-click, they don't do anything. Good to know. So the Rook here got some special abilities. Or actually, it's not the Rook. It's just us as the character out here. Got some special abilities. We got the barricades, which will taunt units and have like 10 health, I think it is. So if we like put it in here, it will taunt these units. So they will start attacking the barrel instead of some of our units. Freeze trap. Yeah, stuns people. You can put it wherever you want. And towers can be built in on these small blocks here. And these towers does different kinds of things. This attacks target within a range at the start of your turn. Medium range, medium attack. So it's like a medium tower. The other one here is a long range, low damage. And this one is a short range, high damage. So yeah, right? And then you can like kind of do a tower defense kind of strategy where you let the enemies into a path of going into traps and barricades and different kinds of spells you're gonna do at some stages, like Earthquake. That's a new one to me. Reduce all enemies' armor to 0 and stun them. Wow. I mean, but here's the thing. I'm not sure yet how many. Oh, it actually says it's up here. Round 1, wave 0 of 5. So this is not even, wave more than this is. So there are probably 6 waves in total. That's my guess. And these things, you won't get them back. You can only use them once. So you can see 3 out of 3. When that is used, done deal. So you have to be a little bit careful, because here to begin with, these units are pretty easy to kill for me, my 3 guys here. I don't mind. I think since we got a lot of blocks here in the middle, what I'm thinking is putting our defense or our tactic towards the middle and deal with things coming towards us. But that's also a little bit dangerous because I want my Rook to be in there, and he cannot go very far. He can only move 2 every turn. So that's a little bit dangerous because it could open him up to someone spawning down here in the next round. But let's try and see what... we probably want the medium tower in the mid. No, actually, we probably want the cannon tower. That was long range, yeah. So from here, it can pretty much go for anyone. Let's build it here. Right now, it's getting hit by this dude, but we're gonna kill him. No problem. And Emerald Tower, I might as well get these down because I'm you know, building out my strategy from the get-go here. Emerald Tower, short range, high damage. Any of these 4 will do. I think we're gonna build it up here. Yes. It also got the most health, so I'm gonna leave that alone, and it will almost take care of this guy alone. Then we have the, well, not this turn, but next turn, Arcane Tower. That's the medium range, medium damage. I think I'm gonna build it either here or here. You know what? I'm gonna build it probably here, actually, very close to the other units. And hopefully they can survive a couple of hits because they need to, because there are a lot of rounds. Cancel that. And now we have to figure out what we want to do here in the first round. See, she can actually kill this dude directly just from where she's standing. So that's pretty damn good. But we have to figure out, this guy can't reach this dude. So that means he's probably going to survive unless we kill him with some spells. What about our warrior? He can get up here, which I'm okay with. I'm okay with getting him out here because this guy is probably going to go for the tower, which is a little bit annoying, but I'm okay with that. Yeah. So now when we know that, I think our Rook is pretty much home free here. So I'm gonna start moving our units further forward, but I don't want them too far away from our Rook. So I'm gonna do something like that. And she, oops. Oh, I forgot to push the wait button. Could you please go up there? Thank you. And then say cancel. Okay, nope, that's not how it works. Go up there again. Nope, it's left click. Wait, because he can't do anything else. She can just kill this unit. Good night. Take the next dude, and I think... I'm not sure if he should go up here, because I think this unit is dead no matter what because of the towers. So I'm thinking he's probably gonna move maybe up here, actually. But it could go wrong if there is something spawning down here and the Rook is not really getting up here very easily. I kind of want the Rook to be around the knight, but that's not going to happen this turn. So I think I'm actually going to keep the Rogue around here for now and not really move him, because I'm a little bit concerned about the Rook here. So we're just going to leave him alone, and we're going to move the Rook over here, actually, because I want him on this side, because that is closer to most of our units. And I think we are good to go. We could do some damage, like Earthquake, weighty blows, but that's next turn. And then we got this Bolt of Speed. Give a hero +2 temporary move. Oh, I should have done that, I guess. But I guess I'll take some damage on my towers instead and wait with these until more, well, you know, really hard moments. More stronger opponents. There's going to be a boss fight at the end of this wave situation. So, you know, that's going to be interesting, isn't it? I mean, it's probably the guy in the RPG. So let's enter in and see. Oh, wait. Oh, I didn't move my... okay. Move him and wait. You have to hit the wait, I guess. And then enter and see what they do. So, kind of as expected, we got hit on this tower. But when our turn starts, all these towers are going to do their shootings. So this guy actually went out here. I didn't expect him to do that. I expected him to go in here, but I guess he can't move through these. It's actually to our advantage, because our tower didn't take any damage. But he is getting close to my Rook, which I do not like that much. But this guy can go out here and do 4 damage. But if we use +5 temporary power, we can instant kill him. I think it's going to be worth it. At least we're going to try it. So we can give him power and go out here and just kill this dude. There we go. And he's pretty close to our tower still. And now we get to upgrade a hero. This happens every single wave. After every single wave, we get an upgrade for this particularly, you know, run. So battle recovery for the warrior. The warrior heals for 2 each time they destroy an enemy. Okay, that's not bad. Footwork. The rogue gains 1 temporary armor every square they move. Sounds pretty good. If he's moving a lot, I don't think we're going to move that much around in this game because we are keeping close to the middle. Bone armor. The sorcerers gain +2 temporary armor whenever an enemy within attack range is destroyed. That could be good. That could be good. I'm not sure what... It's between the sorcerer and the warrior. I'm gonna go with the he's gonna have a lot of armor anyway. No, we're gonna go for bone armor on her. Let's go with that. Let's go with that. Okay, and now we can move them before the next wave. Oh, it's only round 2. The waves have not started. Oh, it's gonna be a long one. Okay, so I think we move... I think I'm gonna move the rogue out here. I think he can handle himself. And I probably want... Yeah, you can wait here. She's a bit in the way, so we probably want to move her first, like over here maybe. Maybe up here. Or maybe over here. I think actually over here. Pretty close to the rogue. Pretty close to the towers. The rook is gonna go up here, or just beside the... just beside her. So we're gonna move her here. And we're gonna move the rook up here. I want the rook up here near that tower. And... we can't really move him because he has already moved this turn. So that's about what we can do. So he's all alone in the world, but he can handle himself for sure. So can the rogue, I think. Especially... I mean, we'll see where the enemies are going to start. It's going to be... I'm not sure if it's random, but there are definitely... They seem to be coming out here on these, you know, these spaces. Not inside, but that could happen in the future, I guess. Your turn. New wave. So we can again move around, and we now know they are coming from down here. That means my rook is in a, you know, in a situation here, isn't he? So we can take him and move him up here. I'm gonna do that, and that's fine. I'm okay with that. And this dude, he can move down here or somewhere down here, and I think that should do, because then next turn he can probably get to the dude anyway. So yeah, just move down here. I'm clicking the wrong button. Wait here. The rogue, on the other hand, I'm gonna get him out here so he's ready to just, you know, pulverize this dude out here. I don't care who it is. The rogue is gonna take care of him. And that should do it. Oh, no, wait. We want to move the... yeah, wait and move her in front of our rook. I'd rather her take the damage. I'm clicking the wrong things here. There we go. Wait right there. And we could put traps and stuff up, but you know what? I'm okay here. End turn, and now they pop up. Okay, and we hit one of them with this tower. That's fine. It would have been best if they came out up here, kind of. But you know, we will handle them. See, this guy could actually kill this guy if I gave him some power. I don't think I am. I think I'm just gonna hit him, or am I? I think she can actually kill him. If I do this, she could move to 1 or 2 spaces and maybe kill this dude. And then let the warrior go down here and kill this dude. Because I think he got the movement to do that as well. I might be mistaken. Nope, she can do that. She can do that. And then this dude can go down here and kill him. Well, that was good. Blitzed. Achievement unlocked. There we go. Upgrade a hero. Confident. When an adjacent enemy is destroyed, gain +5 temporary power. That seems pretty good. Trap Master. The rogue gain +2 power for each armed trap on the field. I don't know about that one. Hero Essence. At the end of turn, if the sorcerer is next to the warrior, gain +4 temporary armor. If they are next to the rogue, gain stealth. When an adjacent enemy is destroyed. Okay, so that means someone adjacent to him. So also people he's gonna kill, right? Yeah, I think that's how it's... I think that's what it means. Just adjacent to him. I'm gonna take that one. I am gonna take that one. I'm okay with that. And now we can move around again, but most of our units have already moved. So I think we're just gonna leave it at that. They're pretty close to each other. They're pretty close to the rook. The towers can kind of handle themselves if something is jumping at them from up here. So, okay, that was wave 1. Okay, so I guess we're going into wave 2 now. Not entirely sure how that works yet. End turn. Yeah, okay, wave 2. Everyone from over here. Okay. Okay, so I guess that's okay. I'm thinking we are Probably gonna move the warrior. I kind of wanted him up here or in here, because the towers are gonna be taking kind of a lot of damage here. But hold on, what is this tower up here? Is that the one? Yeah, it can only shoot 2, so it is the short range one. So it can't even hit anything in the beginning, and it could get overwhelmed actually. It might be a good idea to maybe use a barrel here. Or a freeze trap. You know what? A freeze trap just in front of this tower might be a really good idea. It will stock everyone, and they will be needing to come down towards the warrior. That we could stationate right here, and therefore use more of our towers. The long range towers and the medium towers could also hit the units coming down here into this area. I think that's a pretty decent idea. I'm a little bit worried about the mid tower as well, because maybe we should have a trap in there as well. Again, not a bad idea here. Let's hold the warrior there. We can get her back to this spot where she could probably kill some of these units down here. That's my thinking with it. Wait here. And the rogue, I could put him here to get a bonus. I think they are getting bonuses in armor when they are adjacent to each other. Maybe. At least the tutorials said something about that. But I could also leave him... No, I actually think it's better to have him down here with the other guys and close to our Rook. I'm a little bit worried about my towers, of course. Especially the mid tower and especially this dude. The short range. But it does a lot of damage, so, you know, maybe it's okay. And if we can just handle a unit at a time and just, you know, destroy one unit, then the next unit, then the next unit, instead of trying to take them all out at once, that might work out. We could do an earthquake because... But then again, we are only in wave 2, so maybe not. We'll see how this goes. We need to wait. The Rook, you can wait as well. End turn. There we go. We were shooting with our medium tower, I think. Yeah, hit this dude. Let's see, 6 health, 6 health. I think there is a case here for the earthquake. That's for sure. These guys are not very intelligent, so they're just going to go for the easiest target, which is this one. And that means one of them, whoever got the first, you know, movement, is going to go up here and freeze themselves. That means no one else can get to this tower because they're blocking it. Then they're going to go to this tower. So that's the... Either the second unit or the third unit will try to get in here. Okay. And we can kill... Oh, yeah, we can go up and kill this dude. And we do have a lot of health to deal with. But I kind of want the units to get a little bit further down so my towers can reach them. Right? Because these got, yeah, decent amount of... Yeah, I want this guy to be able to reach them as well. I think using another freeze trap here might be more ideal than using the earthquake so early. I don't know if there's going to be more than this in units in some of the waves. I don't know yet. But if just in case there is, we're going to put a freeze trap in there. Because I don't want any of my units standing in there anyway. So what I'm thinking is kind of letting them come into me and do whatever damage we can right here. We can definitely get her down here and do some damage. I think we're going to take out this dude and then take my rogue down beside her. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Kill that one. Get my rogue down here. And then we have a pretty decent line here. This dude might go all the way around, but I think he's going to die to my towers anyway then. If he's going to go the long way around. But we don't know who is going to be first of their guys. But I think we got a pretty good defensive line here. So you can... Oh, oops. Wrong. Yeah, well, it takes some time for me to understand the mechanics of clicking a mouse. Oh, God. Yeah, you're not going to do anything. I could go up here and kill him, but yeah, I'm not sure that's a good idea, actually. I'll rather take a hit because he got 8 armor. So you can definitely take a hit instead of going up there and taking even more hits. Because there's also only going to be one guy coming into him. And then the rest are queuing up for attacks. Let's see how this is going to play out. I have no idea. Okay. Okay. That, wow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That was great. It was so hard to follow what happened. But it worked quite all right. I think one of my towers took some damage. Are there any combat lock? Yeah, okay. So if we look, start of round 7, Emerald Tower triggered. Emerald Tower attacks, or maybe we have to look at their all glosses lose 3 health. It's kind of hard to find out what actually happened. Freeze trap is cast. When was the freeze trap activated? Or maybe that means activated. I don't know. But yeah, that was very, very, very interesting. Very interesting indeed. So pretty much my towers took care of most of the units, basically. So we only got these 2 left, which is fine. So it worked. My strategy kind of worked, but I didn't... It was really hard to predict how the action worked. It seems like they did get stuck behind the other guys getting frozen on these traps or stunned. So that worked out, I think. The thing that I didn't expect was this. Well, I kind of expected my rogue to get hit, but it was not nice. But you know what? He can kill him now. Goodbye. And yeah, you can yeah, just there we go. Easy, pretty easy. But yeah, it's hard to understand it from the get-go here. But it worked kind of how I wished it would, which is nice. Barrel Master, +3 armor for each barricade in play. Okay. Trap synergy. When a trap is triggered, the rogue gain +10 temporary power at the start of the next turn. A little bit too late for that now when we have used 2 frozen. Speed transfer. When a mid-tier spell when a mid-tier spell is cast, the sorcerer gain +4 move until the end of turn. That might be worth it. Because, I mean, nah, she doesn't really move. She doesn't need to move a whole lot because we kind of set up in the middle. Barrel Master. We haven't played any barrels. You know what? +3 armor for barrels. It's around the time where we are going to use the barrels anyway, more than likely. So, you know what? Take it. It is still round 2. Oh, we can move. Right. I actually think I want him over here just to protect our Rook a little bit more from the backside here, because we don't know where they're going to come from. And if enemies are coming from up here, I probably want him even further up here. And then we have... I don't know if the traps are going to get reactivated. I don't think so, actually. So just move... Actually, to this space, because that is very well protected. It will be hard to... Yeah, they will need to go really far around him, or... you know, get into him only one at a time. So I think that's a pretty good spot. Same with this spot over here. Would have liked the rogue there, but you know what? I think that's pretty good. Our Rook is protected, which is the most important thing, of course. End turn and see how it goes. That's not too bad. Right beside the Rogue is one pretty close to the... I'm probably going to move her a bit back here towards the Rook. And the rest probably going to get killed by my towers. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's move her back a bit. Maybe that was too much. Actually, I think I'm only going to move her to here. Because I don't think she can actually otherwise kill this unit. If she could one-hit them. Maybe she could. Maybe she can't. I don't know. That's good to me. Rook, stay where you are. Warrior, you... Yeah, I'm going to put him down here. Because why not? Right next to the dude. It doesn't matter too much, but you know what? Go ahead. Rogue gonna take care of this unit. Warrior gonna take care of this unit. Sorcerer is gonna take care of this unit. Towers gonna take care of this unit. Should be good. Wait there, end turn. We got an Archer up there. That's the dangerous one. And there is also a Summoner or something up here, because that wasn't shown. Okay, let's see. That's a very easy unit for the... Well, we never know what is gonna come up of the ground here, or out of the summoning, you know, areas. See, we did hit this one, I think, with one of our towers, or maybe not. Oh yeah, I think our medium tower hit him. Give a hero +2 temporary move. So this Archer is gonna do what? 8 damage. That's kind of a lot. I'm wondering if... Yeah, this is gonna be a little bit more tricky. This up here doesn't seem to be a problem. This one, you don't even have any attack damage. What I'm thinking here is taking a mighty blow on either the sorcerer or the... Actually, can she kill her? Okay. Good enough for me. And you're moving over there by doing it. And then we have the problem with this dude. I think we're gonna hide from this dude and let him hit one of the towers, maybe. I don't even know how far she can... How far can he... 2 to 4. Okay. He can maybe hit my tower over here. But if I hide with the sorcerer and help out killing this dude, I don't think he will be able to hit us. Because it doesn't... Oh, well, he can move 3 as well and then hit us. And he's going to do more damage. It's a bit tricky here. A bit tricky. I could also maybe try and kill one of them with a spell instead of taking any damage. Or use a barricade. No, let's actually go with the mighty blow. There you go. Kill this dude. Good night. Bone armor, which is nice. My problem with this is he could go for my rook, so I probably should go on the other side. My other problem with this is I don't really want to take 6 damage on my rogue. But do I really want to... Do I really want to go for another mighty blow here? I don't think that's probably worth it. I think I'll take this 6 damage. Move over here and do the damage. And take a blow. Take a blow. But yeah, take some damage. Take 6 damage. I don't like it, but you know, it is what it is. You can kill him. And, well, these guys, whatever. You can come at my tower. I got 2 armor on it anyway, so that's fine. End turn after we have waited with the Rook. I'm not sure if you need to do that, but let's just do it. Yeah, 6 damage. 1 damage here. This one up here is moving away. Good. So we still need to kill this one up here. Okay. I guess she's gonna move up here. Wait there. I don't want to go too far away with everyone from the Rook. So I'm gonna do that. Wait. And then I'm gonna move him back towards this spot, actually. I think that's a very good spot for him to be in. Wait there, and I guess we can just end the turn, because I don't think there is any, you know, how many turns it's gonna take. I don't think that means anything, but I'm not sure. So it didn't really move. Okay. I don't really want to be out there, but yeah, well, so be it, I guess. Oh, we didn't even kill it. You know what? Just end the turn here. I don't really want to do anything else. Oh, it's gone. Okay, there we go. Next wave. Now it's getting difficult, I guess. Confidence. When an adjacent enemy is destroyed, gain 5 temporary power. Yeah. Small health. Restore 5 health. That's not bad, I guess. Soul twist. Killing an enemy makes them explode, dealing 5 damage to adjacent enemies. An interesting one. A very interesting one. Well, I'll take it. I'll take even over the health. Yeah, I'll take it. A very interesting one. Great modifier so far. You know what? I'm so entertained by this game so far. I think it cost me €14, which is how much? 15, 16. Probably more like $17. But so far, I would say it's more than likely gonna be worth it because of all the roguelite elements outside of this whole tactical elements as well. There are a lot of stuff to unlock, which is making these types of games worth it, more than likely. Let's see what we're gonna do here. We got a lot of summonings over here. Good thing we got the warrior, and then the rogue, and I think these 2 dudes. See, these 2 can easily take care of these, and then we got this one down here that I'm a little bit worried about. But you know what? Gonna have a take. We need to take a risk here and say this is probably just a silly little unit, and if not, warrior is decently close, and he could take care of that before the other ones if needed, and let the tower take some of the blows. I don't like that, but yeah. I could also see, here's the thing. I could let the rogue go down here and let the archer be alone up here. That's a little bit worrying, but there are just more units in this area down here compared to over here. So maybe having my rogue closer to my warrior as well to help out with these, yeah, well, soon enough, that might be better. So I think actually moving him down here is the best way to go, and let her kind of deal with 2 units this turn and take some hits. More than likely take some hits. But we don't know really how it's gonna go. I would rather have them very close to my rook, all of them, but can't really do that. I don't think it's actually good to be in the mid. I think it's better to be like in a corner. I think that would be better for the... I'm probably gonna do that next time. But you know what? I'm not against being in the mid. It's just a very strange tactic to begin with. The rook, you do not... Oh, you can click up here to tell him not to do anything. I mean, I'll rather just I would like to hit this guy first, but I can't get in there, actually. I could move further over here, actually, and protect and let them come to me. You know, I kind of like that idea. I kind of like that. Being closer to my Rook and just let these guys come a bit closer. Maybe go for my towers, and then I can just move out and just hit one of them, and then, you know, I'm still good here. But yeah, I don't know. It all depends, I guess. Oh, we could move her back as well. You know what? That actually makes sense because she can hit from range anyway. So let's just move her back. I don't know if it I mean, she's at least closer to these guys anyway. Then maybe this guy can actually hit this dude before, and we can take out these 3 units really fast, and then hopefully these dudes won't kill all my Rooks and all my towers and stuff like that. But we don't know. Well, more than likely we're going to use a barricade here. Wait. And turn and see what we got here. Nice. Good job, towers. At least that's one gone. He's a ranged unit. This is a wolf, which do what? He is a hunter. Hunter prioritize heroes, then contraptions, then the Rook. Aha. So he's gonna go for our heroes first. That's good to know. This dude is a ballista, destroyer, prioritize contraptions, then heroes, then the Rook. So they're gonna go for my towers, but I think my tower is gonna kill them before they kill my tower. So he's gonna take a small hit, this tower. Same with, okay, that's a problem. But see, she can kill it. She can kill that. That's a boss, isn't it? That's a boss. Hold on. It's just a big orc. Okay. He can move 2. He's ranged. What? He got... Oh, no. He's not ranged. He just, you know, hit 1 tile ahead so that he's not ranged. He's just a big dude. Oh, we don't really want him to hit anyone. We want to kill that dude. Oh, we could also move up there and kill this dude. And then this guy can't hit my... Yeah, I think that's actually a good idea. Do that. Do that. She gains some bone armor. Doesn't really matter too much, but whatever. And you can definitely kill this dude easily. I don't really want this big dude to hit me, but you know what? I think I'm gonna allow it. This dude is gonna hit my towers. One of my towers. I'm pretty sure about that. Probably this one. I'm not sure even... I don't know if it can actually hit anyone or it has to move first. Now, this dude... You're gonna move over here and take a hit for us. Or I'm gonna use a barrel. I think I'm actually gonna use a barrel. I'm gonna use a barrel. I'll take that move. And then I'm gonna use a barrel here. Because that will reach... Oh, no, it won't reach that dude up there. But I'll take a barrel to make sure that... That's actually a bit annoying. I think I'm gonna take a hit on my knight because he will only take 1 damage and lose his armor. And then I'm gonna use a barrel right here to make sure that I don't take a 5 hit on anything. And it will also work for the future. And it will also draw people in, so this tower that can't really hit very far will have a chance to actually defend itself. Okay. That was all. Okay, he went for it. I did not see that coming. I did not see that coming. Fair enough. That was interesting. That was really, really interesting. I didn't see that since I didn't see this guy going up here and actually going for this contraption. I thought he would go for my knight. Sorry, warrior. And that was okay. Well, you can't really, you know. That's interesting. That's very interesting. Okay, cool. Yeah, you're gonna die. Goodbye. Or maybe. I don't think the rogue got enough movement to get up here. But if I use this, he could get up there. So killing this dude is probably prioritized instead of killing this dude, right? Yeah, because he's doing 12 damage. Please move here instead. Then hit him. And then move the rogue, which cannot get up there, but we can give him this. And then he can get up there and kill him. Great. And she gets 2 armor, which is going to help us out with only taking 3 damage on her. I'll take those 3 damage and end the turn. Oh, he went for our warrior. Great. Was that the medium tower? I think the medium tower hit him. Interesting. I think our rook can actually also do damage. I kind of forgot that. I need to remember that. But I don't really want to use it too much, to be honest. I don't want it to move around. I want it very close to these towers. So it's well protected. You know what? Use her. Oh, she can shoot through these walls. Okay. But no one moves, please. There we go. Ready stands. The warrior gains +4 temporary power if they do not move on their turn. Not very often he's not gonna move. Small heal, 5 health. Still decent. Defensive position. Each of the... What? End of turn. The sorcerer gains +4 temporary armor if standing next to a blocked tile. A blocked tile. I guess that's... okay, I think that's pretty good. Giving her some armor is pretty good. When she's standing next to these tiles. I'm presuming that's what it is. And she's right now standing next to them, so yeah, why not? I think we're gonna move the warrior back here. Maybe even in here. Nah, just here. Wait there, and you can go as far as you can down here. Because I need to kind of protect this area over here if something is coming from over here. We don't know where it's gonna come from, but I'm gonna go down here. But I think they do get a bonus if they're next to each other, so let's go here instead, actually. I'm not sure. Doesn't seem like it, but let's check it out if they do get a bonus for armor. I think that's the case here. I think that was the tutorial telling me that before. Let's see if that's actually true or if you need a modifier for it or whatever. So I think I'm good here. A little bit worried about our Rook because... let's see. End turn. Yeah, I think they did get... No, they didn't get anything. So that's an archer. I think that means it's an archer. No, that's the boss. That's the boss spawning point. It's actually telling us what it is. So there are 4 units in total, but the boss is probably having like 30 to 50 health from what I have seen in the tutorial. So basically like the other one, just a bit more tough, have more damage, you know, stuff like that. Or maybe some crazy modifier that he can do stuff with, splash damage, or I don't know, something insane. But we do have pretty much everything available for us, so we should be fine. We should really be fine. We even got the earthquake still. And also a barrel, the freeze trap. See, I think I'm gonna let my warrior get down here because he's basically our most healthy unit. And I need to defend my Rook more than anything against this boss. You can move down here. Oh, he moved through the Rogue. Okay. Now the Rogue, I think I'm gonna leave him with the task of killing this one up here first. Because the sorcerer is a little bit, you know... She's right now trying to handle 2 units on her own. Maybe with some of the towers. But I'm gonna move this guy up here because I think he can probably more than likely handle at least one of these units. If you could kill an archer really quickly, that would be great. If that's an archer, we don't know. If any of these are archers, they're dead. So I think that's a pretty good setup. I don't think I'm gonna move her because she can handle this one from where she stands. And also move down here afterwards so she can help out with the boss. That should be fine. So wait here. Wait here. You will definitely wait there. Yeah, just wait. End turn and see how it goes. 80 health. Wow. Okay. So we got an archer here and then... Okay, yeah, if you see... she got... Oh, hello. 8 armor. Okay. Okay. 10, 14... let's see what this says. See, he got a couple of different modifiers. The Demon Lord gained 2 power at the end of each turn, so he's gonna, you know, power up like like we were told before we started this game. Immune to stuns, traps, and movement reduction. Fair enough. Defending all bosses causes all minions to retreat. What? Oh, defeating all okay, so if we defeat this, everyone else dies. This dude only does 1 damage. Don't care about this unit. I'll let my towers deal with that. Okay, good. And guarantees you epic upgrades before you move on to the next area. Yeah. Empowers. Gain power equal to charges. What? To charges. So it got 2 charges. So it got 2 power from it. Gains 2 power at the end of each turn. Right. So it's getting very powerful. We need to kind of ignore this unit. Maybe kill this dude quickly. No, you know what? See, I got 1 weighty blow left. I'm going to use that on the assassin and kill this dude instantly. And then I'm going to let the archer, the sorcerer, kill this one. And then they're going to start focusing on the boss after that. I think it's a good idea to kill these 2 because otherwise I will lose a lot of health anyway. So, blow on the rogue. I don't know. Sometimes I seem to be calling him an assassin, but I mean, assassin rogue, same deal, kind of. Kill this one. Good night. Use her to kill this one. Good night. I should have moved her down here and then done it. That's a mistake. So she would be closest to the boss next round. But anyway, I think she can move down here next round and still do the damage. Same with this dude. I should probably have moved him down here and then killed it. You know, small thing, but it could have a, you know, it could mean something. I think I'm just going to move him down here and start, you know, hitting him. The more damage we can do, the better. Earthquake can't stun him anyway, but if we need to use it in a round to kill him, fair enough. Oh, we can use the bolts of speed on these units afterwards. That's fine. Freeze trap doesn't really help us. Barricade. Did it say anything about traps, movement reduction? Okay. Immune to stuns, traps, and movements. Is this a trap? It's not. See, I think he's gonna hit this one before because it's taunting him. Also giving me a little bit more armor. Yeah. Hit him. Freeze trap. Not really entirely helping me much here, but nah, let's not use that. I think we're good. I think we're good to go here. And wait, you can do damage as well. That's 4 more. End turn. Let's see what's gonna happen here. Yeah, he went for the barrel. He went for our sorcerer. That's fine. Yeah, good night, Archer. Went straight into our trap. Good. Okay, now I want you to... I actually want both of you to... Oops, sorry. Gain this. There we go. And the other one for you. You can move down and hit him in the back. Because you're on Rogue, so that's what Rogue does. Yeah, go ahead. Slash him up. You can move basically down here, I think. Or maybe to here. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. And the last... Well, we got 2 units to do more attacks here. There we go. There we go. I'm not sure if he's going to hit our Rogue. That's actually... That's bad. He could definitely kill our Rogue. That's annoying, but... Again, I don't get any help from my towers here, but you know what? Let's hope he... Yeah, can I move again if I do this? Nope, he's frozen. Well, it's worth trying because I don't need to use it again in this. But it was worth trying to just get him out of there. But I think he's good night, assassin or rogue. One of our towers is gonna help. That's okay. So we can kill him not this turn, but next turn. Actually, we can kill him this turn. So we can do that and then just earthquake him. Good night. Wait. Oh, he didn't. I thought it said 10 damage, but no, it's just armor to 0. So I should actually have used that to begin with. Okay, well, it is what it is. Small mistakes. There we go. Our tower actually did the damage to him. That is gonna bring us to a victory. Great. So what do we have here? Stone form. If you didn't attack this turn, oh, it's gonna what? Are we gonna? I thought the game was over here, or we would, you know, go into the next world, but apparently not. If you didn't attack this turn, gain +6 temporary armor. No. Free step. Well, the rogue is dead, so bitter revenge. Once per battle, if an allied hero is killed, the sorcerer gains +5 power. Ooh. You know what? Let's take this for the big dude. That could be helpful when we really... I mean, he only got to... I don't know what's happening now, so let's... okay, why did I have to choose that then? These 3, why do I feel so familiar? You may have encountered them when they were still alive. Another place and time, which reminds me, you don't belong here. Do you? Asash? Goodbye. Dulad. I don't know that word. Demon. Dollad. Oh, a doll? Maybe a doll demon? You know, something... A boring demon or whatever. Coward. You should have at least killed me with your own hands. Okay. Well, fair. Oh, there we go. There we go. Lots of good things. And that is things we can upgrade our units with, if I'm not mistaken. Ah, so that was just, you know, the first... so we continue our quest. This is... So we... Ah, okay. I see. So what is going to happen if I click this? I don't know. We can level up and do the shops. You know what, guys? We're gonna... I hope I can save the game. Save and quit. Good. I can do that. I just needed to know. So next time we're going to take a look at this and the next battle here, because you know what? Otherwise, it's going to be it's just going to, if I'm going through the whole run here, like in Poker Quest, it's going to be 3 hours. So yeah, that's not going to happen, is it? So anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this first episode of Protect the Rook. And is it called Protect the Rook? I already forgot it. Jesus. Something like that, right? Anyway, guys, I hope to see you around next time.